Hi, my name's Cara and I did a placement with the Northern Ireland Civil Service. I currently study social policy and quantitative research methods at Queen's. To apply for this placement, I firstly submitted an application form. After this, I did an interview. To help me prep for the interview, I read through the NICS competency framework. This is really what the questions were based upon, and it really helped me in structuring and planning how I was going to answer. After this, I was told where I was going to be placed. So I was placed in the Department of Agriculture, Environment and Rural Affairs, and I was put in the Future Food Policy team. We were working and delivering the Northern Ireland Future Food Framework Strategy. Throughout my placement, I gained so much experience. I was involved in publishing the public consultation of the Northern Ireland Future Food Framework. I also led on a quantitative data analysis report, which was a review of a scheme led by the department. This allowed me to gain more insight into evidence-based policy making. I also was involved in writing policy briefing papers, high-level summaries, and attending different events representing the department. All this experience allowed me to gain more written and communication skills. I was able to widen my network with people that I wouldn't have met before, and overall I feel more confident in working in policy. Through the placement, I learned so much about policy. I got to see how policy really worked within government and how different departments work together to form policy. Through the placement, I realised that I'm really interested in the research side and how the evidence can really form how a policy is made. I also love to see how the policy can benefit society and how businesses and people in society can really benefit from the policy that you worked so hard to form. My placement was different to how I imagined, as I didn't think that there would be fun aspects to the placement. So in the civil service there is the student network, and I was involved in the events and evaluations team. So in the events team we got to organise and plan different events for students, such as coffee mornings and charity fundraisers, which were both online and in person. We also had an evaluations team, so we sent out surveys to the students to evaluate their time on placement, so this can be improved for further students coming in the future. I was also involved in the Women's Network and got to be a part of International Women's Day, so I got to meet other senior colleagues and widen my network more. This placement opened up so many different doors. I was able to build up a professional network with different contacts from different departments, all in which are really willing to help me in any future job that I would need advice or guidance about. I learned so much from my line manager. She really let me take responsibility and ownership over various different projects, and I was really able to speak up and ask if I wanted to gain experience in different areas that I mightn't have gotten before. There's also a load of different courses that you can take within the civil service, and you can do these online and add them to your CV, like human rights and policy making or evidence-based policy making. And this really helps you see what you might like and what you might not like. This experience has really built my confidence, as I know so much more about how policy works within government and how different departments work together to form policy. I also learned that I really enjoy the research side and the evidence-based decision making within policy. So I would really encourage anyone to apply for this placement, as you gain so much experience and develop so many different skills, and you also get to meet a load of other people and different students from different courses as well. So I'd highly recommend this placement.